Hey everybody, welcome back to Date Yourself. If this is your first time stumbling upon this channel, welcome. My name is Lucy. In my day life, I am a relationship coach, and here on this channel, I make videos to help you create the most incredible relationships with yourself and with others, as well as create a life that you really want to live in. If that sounds up your alley, I hope you'll subscribe. In today's video, we are continuing with our Date Yourself series. And today's Date Yourself is a breathwork practice. I'm going to be explaining two breathwork practices to you today, and one of them does have a contraindication to it, so I will also be talking a bit about that. I first learned about breathwork when I was actually going through my yoga teacher training. I went to a beautiful place in Massachusetts called Kripalu for my yoga teacher training, and there was these incredible classes all around pranayama and different breathwork techniques. And I found out that I had a bit of a love-hate relationship with breathwork because a lot always came up for me. And that was a beautiful thing. It allowed me to work through and process different things in my life, but it also was a lot sometimes. All of that is to say that some things might come up in this breathwork practice. Some feelings might come up, some thoughts, some stories might come up, and it's all welcome here. Don't try and shove anything aside and try and ignore it. Allow it just to be, and know that thoughts can come and go, stories can come and go, feelings can come and go. So allow yourself to be with it, to feel it in the moment, but don't feel like you have to grip onto it. Don't feel like you have to do anything with it. Just allow it to be, and know that it's completely normal if things come up for you. The two pranayama techniques that we're going to use for our practice today is the Kapalabhati breath, also known as the skull shining breath, and then Nadi Shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing. The contraindication is for the Kapalabhati breath. This is quite an intense breath with the abdomen. And so if you are pregnant or trying to become pregnant, this is probably not the breath for you. A different breath that you can do instead is the 3-part breath, where you breathe in through the belly, up through the rib cage, and up through the heart, and then exhale out through the chest, out through the rib cage, and out through the belly. The Kapalabhati breath, or the skull shining breath, is really about having nice, quick exhales. And you create these exhales by drawing your abdomen in. So you'll breathe in, and then you'll draw your abdomen in to create the exhale. Now, once that exhale is created by drawing in that abdomen, your body is going to naturally want to inhale. So it'll look a little something like this. You'll bring the abdomen in with quite a bit of force. You'll allow the exhale. Your body will naturally want to inhale, and oxygen will come back into the body. The second breath that we're going to use today is the Nadi Shodhana breath, or alternate nostril breathing. And this is how you do that. You take your little surfer hand here. If this doesn't feel comfortable for your hand, you can also just do the inside of your index finger and your thumb. And you take the pinky onto your left nostril. So you start breathing in through the right nostril. So inhaling all the way to the top. You close off the right nostril, and then you exhale out of the left nostril. Then you breathe in through the left nostril, close off the left, and exhale out on the right. You want to try and start in through the right nostril and end on the right nostril as well. I tend to count that as one sequence of breath. So breathing in through the right, out through the left, in through the left, out through the right counts as one breath. For our practice today, we are going to do 3 rounds of 30 breaths of the Kapalabhati. Then we'll rub our hands together, place our hands on our eyes. I think with love. On our heart, I feel with love. And on our bellies, I act with love. I think with love, I feel with love, I act with love. And then we'll move on to the Nadi Shodhana breath. So we'll breathe in. And go through that circuit 3 times to end the practice. Here we go. this particular breath work sequence is really powerful when you are finding yourself just sitting in that self-loathing, or when you're being down on yourself, when you're just stuck in that spiral, stuck in that headspace, and you need something to pull you out of it, something that is shorter, something that is really impactful in the body. And I think that combining the Kapalabhati breath, that quick breath, it really helps you refresh the internal system quickly. And then also with the Nadi Shodhana, that balances the energy within the body. And I think combining these two practices, as well as the affirmations, allows you to just have that micro dose of self-love, that actionable thing that you can do to pull yourself out of this spiral that you can find yourself in sometimes. There are some breathwork sequences that are a full-blown practice, like really guides you through self-love, and I may make a couple bonus videos for that, but that is an experience. Those are the kinds of practices where I was talking about at my yoga teacher training, where a lot of stuff came up. It came up in those more hour-long breathwork sessions. It's still normal for sometimes, a 3-minute sequence to bring up stuff in the body, absolutely. But those really contained hour-long breathwork experiences, a lot of stories can be moved through, a lot of things can come up. And so I may make a little bonus video around that, but I like this particular sequence because it's a microdose of that. It's a thing that you can do that is actionable to get your brain and get your body into a different state of being and recalibrate to self-love. So the next time you find yourself in that doldrum state, in that state of not liking yourself or spiraling out or just feeling low, try this practice. Thanks for joining, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video.